1.
Signal Zone drops you into a minimalist survival loop where every decision counts. Days offer a brief window for mining resources and expanding your base before darkness brings hostile waves crashing against your defenses. Your turrets fight while walls crumble, forcing constant repairs between attacks. The game promises to constantly bring pressure. No downtime, no breathing room, just relentless adaptation. Procedurally generated maps ensure no two runs feel identical, and without predefined tower slots, your defensive creativity determines how many nights you'll survive. It's tower defense stripped to its core. Gather, build, defend, and repeat until you conquer that final night.
Number 2.
City building, deck building roguelikes, and automation collide in Vena. You're feeding a central nexus through 6 veins, placing over 200 rotatable hex tiles to create resource chains that grow increasingly complex across 9 phases. Between phases, a tactical die system lets you gamble for the perfect tiles, while 50+ perks reshape your entire strategy. A truly solo-developed game, it features 7 game modes and 5 difficulty tiers reaching all the way to God level, making mastery feel just out of reach.
Number 3.
There's something deeply unsettling about Observa's premise. You're alone on a floating island with a telescope, photographing the void, planets, stars, nebulae, and more. Little guidance, no reassurance, just quiet machinery and the growing sensation that whatever you're capturing in these photos is staring back. You'll sell prints to upgrade your observatory, expanding your reach into darkness while something out there moves closer. Space photography twisted into atmospheric horror, it's a game where your gallery becomes less about the beauty of the great beyond and more about documenting evidence of whatever's been watching you this entire time.
Number 4.
Gloomsday is a game that throws out traditional mana systems entirely. Your spellcasting resource exists in the world itself. As you unleash gloom spells, the landscape drains of color and life, turning gray and dark until magic gradually returns. It's a roguelike platformer built around this restriction, forcing you to balance aggression with environmental awareness. It's interesting that the gloomy atmosphere isn't just aesthetic. It's actually mechanical feedback, showing your magical reserves depleting in real time. Every spell cast is a trade-off, every combat encounter a calculation of how much darkness you can afford before the world runs dry and you're left in the dark. And before we get to our last spot, congrats to last week's winner, Dig In. Be sure to vote for your favorite in the comments to have them included in this year's Godot Game Awards. And like last year, just because a game doesn't win its week, it doesn't mean it can't be included in the awards.
Number 5.
Frontline Crisis simplifies RTS complexity without sacrificing strategic depth. You control a single mech capable of walking, shooting, gathering, building, and summoning, everything condensed into one singular unit. The game splits into pre-battle planning phases where you strategize at your own pace, then combat phases where execution matters most. Boss fights end each level, unlocking new build options as you progress through a full campaign rather than procedural runs. The game also features local co-op that adds another dimension. One player commands ground forces while another handles aerial units, creating a really interesting tactical synergy.